Hello everyone, welcome to another new story. Today, we're going to talk about the Zodiac Killer, the serial killer the entire world searched for, but who has never been caught to this day. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a serial killer murdered people, then called the police to confess his crimes, sent letters to newspapers, and openly challenged the police? Yet even the world's greatest investigative agencies, thousands of police officers, and modern technology could never uncover his true identity. It sounds like the plot of a Hollywood movie, but this is a true story that spread so much fear across America that people became afraid to leave their homes at night. Even today, no one has the answer to this mystery, because the killer's true identity was never revealed, and the world knows him by only one name, the Zodiac Killer. It was the cold night of December 20, 1968. On a deserted road in California, a young couple sat inside their car, dreaming about their future, while complete silence surrounded them. They had no idea that someone was watching their every move from the darkness, and that the next few seconds would become the last moments of their lives. Suddenly, another car pulled up behind them. A man slowly stepped out and, without saying a single word, opened fire on both of them. 17-year-old Betty Lou Jensen died at the scene, while David Faraday succumbed to his injuries a short time later. The killer disappeared without leaving behind a single piece of evidence. The police searched the crime scene throughout the night, but they found no witnesses, no weapon, and no clue that could lead them to the murderer. 6 months later, the same killer returned. On the night of July 4, 1969, another young couple was sitting in their car when the same mysterious attacker suddenly appeared and, without any warning, opened fire on them. This time, the young woman was killed, but the young man survived and gave the police important details about the attacker's clothing, face, and car. But the most shocking part was yet to come. Just a few minutes after the attack, the phone rang at the police station, and an unknown man was on the line. In a calm voice, he said, "If you're looking for the killer of that young couple, it's me. And I was also responsible for last year's double murder." After saying this, he hung up, and for the first time, the police realized they were not dealing with an ordinary criminal, but with an extremely intelligent and dangerous serial killer. When the killer revealed his own name to the world. A few days later, identical mysterious letters arrived at the offices of America's largest newspapers. Each letter contained a circle with a crosshair symbol in the center. The letter read, "This is the Zodiac speaking," and that was the first time the world heard the name of this mysterious killer. He threatened the newspapers, saying that if they didn't publish his letters on the front page, he would kill more people. And this time, he wouldn't spare children either. Fear spread across America. People began locking their doors earlier than usual, and every unfamiliar face started to look like the Zodiac Killer. A cipher that kept the world guessing for 51 years. The Zodiac didn't just kill people and disappear. He also loved playing mind games with the police and the entire world. He sent several secret cipher codes to newspapers and claimed that if anyone managed to decode them, they would discover his true identity. Thousands of mathematicians, cryptography experts, and code specialists worked to decipher these messages. The first code was eventually cracked, but one cipher kept the entire world puzzled for decades. Nearly 51 years later, in 2020, 3 independent code experts finally succeeded in decoding that mysterious message. But the most surprising part was that, even in that message, the Zodiac never revealed his name. The most terrifying attack. On September 27, 1969, a young couple was sitting by a lakeside when a man approached them wearing a black hood with the Zodiac's mysterious symbol on it. This time, he didn't use a gun. Instead, he tied both of them with ropes and stabbed them multiple times, making this attack even more horrifying than the previous ones. After the attack, he calmly walked away. But before leaving, he wrote the dates of all his previous attacks on the couple's car, as if he were mocking the police. Sometime later, the Zodiac murdered a taxi driver in San Francisco. But this time, fate gave the police their best chance to catch him. Several witnesses saw the killer walking down the street, and police cars arrived at the scene within just a few minutes. But one small mistake in identifying the suspect changed everything. The man whom the police mistakenly allowed to walk away, believing he was just an ordinary passerby, later became a prime suspect, and many believe that he may have been the Zodiac Killer. Over the past 5 decades, hundreds of suspects were investigated, DNA tests were conducted, fingerprints were compared, and even modern forensic technology was used. But even today, the Zodiac Killer's true identity remains a mystery that the world may never uncover. And perhaps that is why the Zodiac Killer is considered the most mysterious and one of the most dangerous unsolved serial killers in modern history. If you enjoy mysterious true stories like this, don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.